everyone, and welcome back to Cozy English Corner, where learning English is easy, cozy, and fun. I'm Mia.
And I'm Jack. We're really happy you're here with us today. So, Mia, tell us, how was your day?
Pretty normal, honestly. What about you?
Mine was fine. At least, I think it was.
That doesn't sound very convincing.
Because something strange happened.
Oh?
I was busy all day, from morning until evening. Messages, emails, small tasks, phone calls. I was constantly doing something.
Sounds productive.
That's what I thought. But then I got home and asked myself a simple question.
What question?
What did I actually do today?
And?
I had no idea.
That's surprisingly relatable.
Right? I remembered being busy. I remembered feeling busy. But I couldn't remember anything important that I finished.
I think we've all had days like that.
At one point, I even checked my calendar to understand my own day. It's like the day disappeared.
Or maybe the day was moving faster than you were.
That's a nicer way of saying it.
Sometimes we spend the whole day doing things and still wonder where the time went. And that's why today's topic is so interesting.
Because we're talking about our days. The busy parts, the quiet parts, the routines, and those strange moments when time seems to disappear.
And we'll be talking in simple A2 to B1 English. So just relax and enjoy the conversation.
You don't need to understand every single word. Just listen, follow the story, and have fun.
And at the end of the episode, we'll do our cozy word tour.
We'll go back through all the useful expressions from today's conversation and explain them in a simple, natural way.
So stay with us until the end, and we'll go through them together.
And if you enjoy learning English with us, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to Cozy English Corner.
And we'd love to hear from our listeners. How was your day today?
Tell us in the comments.
All right, let's get started. And let's start with mornings. I think mornings can change the feeling of your entire day.
That's a lot of pressure for one part of the day.
Maybe, but I really notice the difference. When I wake up, I like to take it slow.
Take it slow. I like this phrase.
Yeah, it means not rushing, doing things calmly and giving yourself time.
That already sounds very different from my mornings.
I don't jump out of bed immediately. I usually sit for a minute, stretch, and wake up slowly. Then I make coffee.
Ah, yes, the important part.
Very important. I like quiet mornings. No rush, no stress, just a calm start.
See, this is where we are different. My alarm goes off, and suddenly I'm negotiating with reality.
Negotiating?
5 more minutes. Then 5 more. Then somehow 20 minutes disappear.
That's very relatable.
And then everything becomes fast. Get dressed. Find my keys. Find my phone. Find my motivation.
The hardest thing to find.
Exactly.
I used to check my phone first thing in the morning.
Me too. Big mistake.
I'd open one message and think, this will take 10 seconds.
And then?
10 minutes later, I'm watching a video about polar bears.
That's how it always starts. One message becomes 5 messages. 5 messages become 20.
Now I try to avoid that, at least for a little while.
Probably a smart decision, because my mornings are mostly on autopilot.
On autopilot?
Yeah, when you do things automatically without really thinking about them.
That's a useful expression.
I wake up, make coffee, get dressed, and somehow leave the house. Sometimes I barely remember doing any of it.
That's actually funny.
The other day I made coffee and completely forgot about it.
How?
I made it, put it on the table, got distracted, and found it 20 minutes later.
Cold?
Very cold.
That's tragic.
Thank you for your support.
You're welcome. But I think there's something important here.
What's that?
The way we start our mornings often follows us through the rest of the day.
So if your morning feels calm, the day feels calmer?
Not always, but it definitely helps.
Maybe I should try this take it slow thing.
Yeah, maybe you'll like it.
Okay, so after the morning comes the part of the day where everything gets a little crazy.
Your favorite part?
Absolutely not. I'm talking about work, messages, emails, and all the little things that suddenly need your attention.
That sounds familiar.
Some days I sit down with a clear plan. I know exactly what I want to do. Then the first message arrives.
And then?
Then another message arrives. Then an email. Then a phone call. Then someone asks a question. And suddenly my plan has disappeared.
I think a lot of people experience that.
Definitely. Some days I spend the entire day trying to keep busy.
Keep busy. That's a useful expression. It means always having something to do and staying occupied.
The funny thing is, keeping busy and being productive aren't always the same thing.
I completely agree.
At 10 a.m., I feel busy. At 11 a.m., I feel busy. At 3 p.m., I still feel busy.
And at 5 p.m.?
I have no idea what I've actually finished.
That's the difference.
What difference?
Being busy means doing lots of things. Being productive means doing the right things.
See, this is where we disagree a little.
Really?
I like efficiency. I like crossing things off my list.
And I like having enough space to think.
But if I slow down too much, nothing gets done.
If I speed up too much, I feel stressed.
Fair point.
Maybe there needs to be a balance.
Probably. But on difficult days, I'm mostly just trying to get through the day.
Get through the day?
Yeah, it means making it from morning to evening when you're tired, busy, or overwhelmed.
That's a very common expression.
And a very common feeling. Sometimes the goal isn't having the perfect day, it's simply getting through the day.
I think that's true for a lot of people.
Exactly. Not every day needs to be amazing.
Some days are productive, some days are messy.
And that's totally fine.
Okay, Jack, can we talk about the most dangerous part of the day?
The afternoon?
Exactly.
I knew it. Around 2 or 3 o'clock, something strange happens.
Your energy disappears?
Completely. In the morning, I have plans. By the afternoon, I suddenly feel drained.
Feel drained?
Yeah, it means feeling very tired and having very little energy left.
That's a great expression. I think everyone knows that feeling.
Especially after a busy morning. 1 minute I'm answering emails, the next minute I'm staring at the screen and wondering what year it is.
That's when people often reach for coffee.
Exactly. My solution to every problem is coffee.
Every problem?
Almost every problem. Tired? Coffee. Busy? Coffee. Overwhelmed? More coffee.
And does it work?
I'd like to say yes, but not always. Sometimes the problem isn't coffee. Sometimes I'm simply tired.
I think that's important. People often expect themselves to have the same energy all day.
Which is impossible.
Exactly. We're human. Some hours feel easier than others.
And then another problem appears.
Which one?
The feeling that you're falling behind.
Ah, yes, the famous afternoon panic.
You look at your list and realize there are still 10 things left to do.
Then people start trying to catch up on everything.
Catch up on. That's a useful one.
It means doing something that you didn't have time to do earlier.
Like catching up on emails, messages, work, or even sleep.
Exactly. The problem is that sometimes there's simply too much to catch up on.
That's when I start feeling overwhelmed.
Me too. But I've learned something.
What's that?
Not every unfinished task is an emergency.
I need that sentence on a poster.
Seriously, sometimes we just need to do what we can and continue tomorrow.
That's actually comforting.
Because everyone has low energy moments,
Even productive people?
especially productive people.
Because for a moment, I thought I was the only one having conversations with my coffee at 3 p.m.
Trust me, you're not. And then we arrive at the evening. My favorite part of the day.
Really? For me, it depends on the day.
Why?
Because sometimes I come home feeling relieved. And sometimes I come home thinking about everything I still haven't done.
I know that feeling. You finally sit down, but your brain is still working.
Exactly. My body is home. My mind is still answering emails.
That's why I think evenings are important. They're our chance to slow down.
In theory.
What happens in reality?
I tell myself I'm going to relax. Then I pick up my phone for 2 minutes, and 20 minutes disappear.
The classic evening trap.
It's amazing how fast that happens.
I think many people struggle to really switch off.
Switch off. I like this word.
Yeah, it means stopping work, stress, and worries so you can relax.
Honestly, it's something I'm not very good at
Why do you think that is?
because there's always something else to do. A message to answer, a task to finish, something to catch up on.
There it is again. Catch up on.
Yeah, and evenings often feel like extra time to finish things I didn't do earlier.
But does that help?
Sometimes, but sometimes I end up tired and still don't finish everything.
That's the problem. There will always be more things to do.
Unfortunately, that's true.
I think rest is just as important as productivity.
See, this is where you're wiser than me.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But seriously, people often feel guilty when they rest.
Like they're wasting time.
Exactly. But relaxing isn't wasting time. Rest helps you prepare for tomorrow.
So watching one episode and relaxing isn't a failure?
No. Watching 7 episodes and forgetting to sleep might be a different story.
Fair.
The point is that evenings shouldn't only be about doing more.
Sometimes they should be about letting the day end,
Exactly. And I think that's something many of us need to practice.
including me, especially me.
All right, Jack, it's time for our cozy word tour. Let's start with on autopilot. Remember when you talked about your mornings?
Yeah, when you're on autopilot, you're doing things automatically without really thinking about them.
For example, I was on autopilot this morning and barely remember making breakfast.
Or, I was on autopilot and almost put my phone in the fridge.
Next is get through the day.
That means making it from morning to evening when you're busy, tired, or stressed.
For example, I was tired, but I managed to get through the day.
Or, my goal wasn't success. My goal was simply getting through the day.
Then we had feel drained.
That's when you feel very tired and low on energy.
Like, after all those meetings, I felt drained.
Or, I answered 50 emails and felt completely drained.
Next is catch up on.
That means doing something you didn't have time to do earlier.
For example, I'm catching up on my messages.
Or, I spent all evening catching up on things I forgot yesterday.
Then we talked about switch off.
That means relaxing and stopping work or stress for a while.
Like, I like to switch off with a book in the evening.
Or, I tried to switch off but somehow opened my work email instead.
Next is take it slow.
That means not rushing and doing things calmly.
For example, I like to take it slow in the morning.
A beautiful idea that I rarely follow.
And finally, keep busy.
That means always having something to do.
Like, I like to keep busy during the day.
Or, I kept busy all day and still don't know what I accomplished.
You know, Jack, after today's conversation, I keep thinking about how different our days can feel.
That's true. Some days we stay focused and productive. Other days we're just trying to get through the day.
And both kinds of days are normal.
Sometimes we're full of energy. Sometimes we feel drained by the afternoon.
Sometimes we take it slow. Sometimes we keep busy from morning until evening.
And sometimes we spend the whole day on autopilot.
I think the important thing is being a little kinder to ourselves.
Yeah, not every day has to be perfect.
And don't forget to switch off and rest when you need it.
Because rest isn't something you earn, it's something you need.
Thank you so much for spending part of your day with us.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of Cozy English Corner.
If you did, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
And we'd love to hear from you in the comments.
What was the best part of your day today?
We always enjoy reading your stories and experiences.
All right, that's all for today.
Take care of yourself and don't forget to switch off once in a while.
Bye for now, and stay cozy.
Bye, everyone.